I'm not even an Arsenal fan, and I don't recognise what Arsenal are becoming. Arsenal have been known as that football team that play the beautiful football. They play the beautiful football. Arsenal are that team that if Man City slipped up, they will capitalise. Arsenal are that team that are competing for titles. Arsenal, for the last couple of years, Arsenal are that team with their manager in phase 5 years in. Arsenal are that team that the fans say the reason why they don't win games is because the referees are against them. Arsenal are that team that in and amongst everything, in and amongst any trouble, in and amongst whatever era they're going through, they're going to play good football. But guess what? That's not happening. And I'm not going to lie. I'm a rival fan, but right now I'm talking as a neutral. I miss Wenger ball. I miss Wenger ball. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. It's your boy CultureCams. Let's get into this video. Arsenal have just lost 2-0 to Newcastle at the Emirates. And in fact, Newcastle deserved it. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli had an opportunity where he was through on goal. Good first touch, good second touch, poor finish. But after that, I was looking at it and I was genuinely like, guys, Arsenal can't create chances here. And that's not going to say, listen, Newcastle, brilliant. But I'm not going to sit here and say that's all because of Newcastle. This is something that we've been seeing for quite a while now with Arsenal. The football is stale. The football's regressed. The reality is Arsenal have regressed. They've regressed. The football's regressed. Entertainment has regressed. And we're seeing the results are regressing. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give Arsenal the excuse of, they didn't want to win the Carabao Cup. It's just the Carabao Cup. They didn't want to win it. They played a fully strengthened side. That was their best team without Bukayo Saka, by the way. That's the best team without Bukayo Saka. Newcastle played a strong team. Both teams respected this tournament 100%, this competition at this round. And I'm sorry. It's just not good enough from Arsenal. It's just not good enough. And this is the problem. Like, we started seeing all the set piece again, ole, all of that type of stuff. We started seeing that. And fans were lapping up saying, yeah, as long as we get it, it's efficient. As long as we score goals, it doesn't matter. 3 points, thank you very much. But I always said, the minute it turns, the minute results change, you're going to hear the noise. You're going to hear the noise. It's going to start getting louder. It's going to start getting louder. And that is what's happened. The results may not be coming as much. Well, Arsenal went on a decent form, dropped points the other day, and now have lost here. Where, in my opinion, they should be going to try to win this cup. They haven't won it since 1993. Arteta hasn't won a trophy since the FA Cup in his first season. Who are they to be turning down trophies? You're in the semi-final, go and win it. And I think they actually did. But now that the results ain't piling up, it's kind of scary. You're looking at the football, you're looking at the tenure, and you're like, are Arsenal ever going to win a major trophy? Are they going to win trophies again under Arteta? And I'm not going to lie. Growing up, Arsenal, there was the 2002 Arsenal team. Beautiful team in terms of mixing power, mixing athleticism with beautiful football. Same thing with the Invincibles. Absolutely beautiful, lovely to watch. And then there came this era, Wenger ball era, where you had Arshavin, Wilsheres, Van Persies, Fabregas, Walcott, Caleb, Wrzeski, Van Marlen, and Adebayor, Eduardo, all of these guys that like to play the game the beautiful way. And yes, Arsenal did not win much in that era. Towards the end of it, they started winning FA Cups, Cazorla, Mesut Ozil, etc. But you know one thing that Arsenal always were? Box office. Good or bad, they were box office. Yo, Arsenal are playing. Go and get the popcorn. Go and get your drinks. Go and get your snacks. Go and get your chicken wings. Arsenal are playing. We're about to watch peak Wenger ball. The football was fluid, tippy-tappy, boom, boom, boom. Entertaining, fast, exciting. And now you look at this Arsenal team, it's so boring to watch. And I'm not even just trying to say that to be rub it in. But I'm even talking about, I was like, Arsenal do not pop football no more. They don't pop it. It's like even 22-23 season, they did that. Arsenal don't do that anymore. They don't pop the ball. Nothing's really going on. I'm like, when I saw Arsenal trying to push the initiative, Declan Rice was trying to power through, run down the line. I'm like, where's the elegance? Where's the elegance? Like, where's the ballers? This is what Arsenal are all about. And I'm looking at Arteta's system at the moment, and there's no fluidity in the team. You know, Odegaard's going to hang around the right-hand side. I'm going to talk about him. He's going to hang down the right-hand side. You know, Martinelli's going to hang down the left-hand side. Rice is going to be doing up and down. It's very predictable now. The only bit of fluidity that's in the Arsenal team is Miles Lewis-Skelly inverting. But other than that, it's a very rigid system. No freedom of movement. No players interchanging, swapping positions. It's very, 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 very unlike what you would expect from Arsenal. Just 1 second. It's very, very, very unlike what you would expect from Arsenal Football Club. It's poor, in my opinion. I've just got to say that. It's poor. And when you look at Arsenal in transition, I'm just going to say it, people. Arsenal are one of the worst teams in transition in the Premier League. In terms of changing defense into attack, Arsenal are one of the worst teams in the Premier League at it. Too slow. Leaving too many goals on the table. Arsenal could create so many more chances if they move the ball quicker when defending and turning it into attack. It's too slow. It's too pedestrian. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passes. The team have set themselves up. Then people will turn around and say, we play against so many low blocks. The way you break down these low blocks, unless you're going to have premium quality like KDB, David Silva, Kun Aguero, Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, Gundogan, all these type of names, it's hard to play against low blocks every single week. You're going to have to find a way to break these teams down. So then eventually when you go 1-0 up, they have to come to you. All of a sudden, boom, it's 3-4-0. Thank you very much. But Arsenal do not turn defense into attack quick enough at all. And that is holding Arsenal back massively for me. You cannot look at any team that have won the Premier League, going to Leicester, Manchester United, Manchester City. They don't do it as much, but they have premium quality creators. But when they had Sterling, when they had Sané, they did. So as I said, Manchester United, Leicester, Chelsea under Jose Mourinho, they used to go in on the counter attack. Arsenal teams, Liverpool, these teams are demonic in transition. Chelsea's under Conte, Ancelotti. Arsenal so bad in transition. I'm not saying turn their whole style into counter-attacking transition football, but Arsenal in transition is just not good enough. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. And then after a while, you know, it starts, it's the running joke, set piece again, ole. But honestly, like, I was looking at it, I was like, yo, you can't keep doing that. I might swerve, bend the corner, whoa, football. Hey, you can't bend that corner, whoa. Honestly, Arsenal have got to do a lot more. I think Arsenal are becoming unrecognizable with their football. Wenger ball. That's Arsenal DNA. I don't care. You're going to tell me George Graham 1-0 to the Arsenal. No. The people that are watching me right now, shout out the 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds watching, but the people that are watching me, you guys grew up on pretty nice football. And in fact, their fans took on that persona. Arsenal fans are always the ones telling people how to play football, how the beautiful game is. And now all of a sudden, you're accepting this. You're accepting this. Listen, Arteta is not Pep. Arteta is not Ancelotti. You don't just have to drum to his beat. These are seasoned winners. You can always question the manager. And I think maybe the tide is starting to turn a little bit. I think that was a big result today. They come against Manchester United on the weekend. I don't know what's going to happen there. But honestly, I feel if it's not set pieces, United have a result. Can get a result. But them set pieces, we're the worst at defending them. Arsenal are the best at scoring them. So it's a little bit of a mismatch. We saw it at the Emirates last time. And you saw my episode. I witnessed witchcraft. However, anything can happen at that game. I will be at that game. So if anyone's there, shout out you guys. If you see me, hit me up, hail me up. But the one thing that I want to talk about, people, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Martin Odegaard. Big fan. But it's not enough at the moment. There was people talking about who's Arsenal's most important player, Saka or Odegaard. I always said Saka. Saka's their best and most important player. Best and most important player. Because for me, he can do what Odegaard does, but he also has the threat of scoring, assists more, and is just a better player for me. But now that he's away, Odegaard, you're going to need to, whether your game might be keep the ball, retain, recycle, etc. That might be your game. But with Bukayo Saka out, Odegaard has got to realize I've got more onus on me. I've got more responsibility to be that guy for this team. Now, no one's saying start playing hero ball, but I always say the word, Odegaard, we're going to need some X factor. We're going to need some X factor. When Saka comes back and you want to dominate the right-hand side and manipulate the ball, cool. Put Saka through, Saka, get some crosses, get some goals. Great. But when somebody's absent, we need someone to step up. When KDB was injured, Gundogan said, I got this. I remember Bernardo, I got this. Last season, Foden, I've got this. When Ronaldo left, Rooney, I've got this. You know what I mean? This is what you want from your secondary best player or your third best player who's going to step up and deliver while the best player is gone. And for me, he's not doing it. As captain, it's disappointing. Shout out Isak. I am going to do a video on him soon. You are a bad boy. You are a bad boy. He can play for any team in the world. Any team in the world. What a player. Big result for Newcastle. I got my Newcastle top there. I got my little Newcastle top there. Wait a second, people. Look at that. Newcastle gifted me this. Lovely, innit? Newcastle gifted me this when I went and done some work at the ground. You know, I'm never going to wear it, of course, as I'm not a Newcastle fan. But hey, lovely little gesture, eh? Hey, I might swerve, bend that corner. Whoa, whoa. Hey, listen, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. It's your boy, CultureCams. Road to 25K. Let's get to it. Big love for the support. Emirates awaits. I will be there. Don't let us knock you out of the FA Cup. That's all I'm going to say. Peace and love. I'm out.